Good afternoon, Crabs fans around the world and around the block listening on the World Wide Web. Crabs Baseball is on the air. Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner, and we're thrilled to bring you all the action today on a beautiful Sunday afternoon at the Acada Ballpark as the Crabs look to win the season series with the Lincoln Potters after kind of a wild game last night. The Crabs ended up winning 14-7, I think was the final score.
Yeah, good old football score there.
That's right. Crabs played at 8 runs in the second inning, and it was all Crabs pretty much from then on. They had a little trouble in the 7th and the 8th, but they got through it. And after nearly 4 hours of baseball,
yeah, it was a long one.
Did finally pull out the win.
Yeah, well, first of all, great to be back with you, Benjamin. I was supposed to do the game with you on Friday, but unfortunately we got rained out.
That's right. That's right.
I feel like it's been a long time.
Week.
So, yeah, great to be back. But, yeah, a little bit of a wild game last night. But, yeah, as you mentioned, this is a really important game for the Crabs today because each team has won 2 games in the season series. This is the rubber match in the season series. So whoever wins this game, I mean, it could come down to this game in determining who goes to the PEL Championship Series. So I know late June, it's a little bit early to be saying it's a crucial game, but it really is if you think about it because it could end up deciding things in the end. So.
All right, let's give the lineups for the opposing teams supported by North Coast Audiology, North Coast Co-op, U.S. Bank and Arcata, and Compass Community Credit Union. Here you go.
Give me the lineup real quick here, Benjamin. Leading off for the Lincoln Potters will be their designated hitter, Jordy Lopez. Batting second will be the center fielder, Mays Madsen. Batting third will be the left fielder, Quincy Malbrough. Batting fourth will be the first baseman, Ty McGraw. Batting fifth will be the third baseman, Aiden Diome. Batting sixth will be the second baseman, Perrin Bland. Batting seventh will be the right fielder, Jackson Norton. Batting eighth will be the catcher, Cooper Smith. Batting ninth will be the shortstop, Luke Euler. And on the mound in the bottom of the first will be Justin Santiago.
All right, and for our Crabs, it's Manoah Chapman leading off at second base, Tyler Howard in left field batting second, Jamie Mullen at first base bats third, Enyart will pitch and bat cleanup. No DH today for the Crabs. Kavanasaurus will catch and bat fifth. Daniel Osborne in center field bats sixth. Colton Boardman will be at third base. He'll bat seventh. Joe Fagan, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Anane Wilson out in right field bats ninth. On the mound for the Crabs, it's Adam Enyart. And we have
Adam.
On Adam.
Adam Enyart, I don't remember the last time the Crabs hit their pitcher and didn't use a DH. It has been a long time. But Adam Enyart's been the closer so far this season. I think it kind of speaks to the struggles of the bullpen, Benjamin, when
Absolutely,
you're sending your closer out there to start a game. Not really the best sign. But, I mean, if Yardy can put together several strong innings, obviously that'd be great for the Crabs.
But, yeah, it is, it comes an adventure pretty much once the bullpen takes over because really inconsistent pitching out of the bullpen.
So far, 11 1/3 innings pitched, a 3.18 ERA. He has a 1-0 record. And 22 strikeouts, 7 walks.
Here's Lopez lead it off, and he grounds slowly over to first. Scooped up by Mullen. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 pitch, 1 out. Defensively for the Crabs, it's Enyart on the mound. Soros is catching. Mullen at first. Chapman at second. Fagan at short. Boardman at third. Howard in left. Osborne in center, and Wilson in right. Here's Madsen, the center fielder. Madsen did play last night. He was 1 for 2 with 3 walks. And Crabs pitchers issued a total of, I think, 13 walks last night.
There were a lot of walks last night, and it was a 3.5-hour game. So
the 1-0. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. 1-1, fouled away, 1-2. Enyart coming right after the hitters.
Kind of unusual to see this early, Benjamin, but the wind is whipping out there.
Yeah, it's been windy
usually
all weekend.
A day game, it's pretty calm to start, then it gets going later on, but
not
wind
today.
Is going right at the start of the game.
1-2, misses outside, 2-2. Big day in Arcata. There's a, is it the Ferry Festival on the plaza?
The Ferry Festival is happening on the
Lots
plaza.
of people dressed up with big ears. Pointy ears out there. 2-2 the count.
Lots of fairy wings around the ballpark.
This is outside, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Misses low, and he walks Madsen with 1 out. And here's Malbrough. Malbrough last night was 2 for 4. So Madsen over at first, 1 out. Enyart sets and deals. Swung on and missed. A good fastball. Potters are in there. Bright orange tops, gray pants. That's a cool look. Crabs are in their home whites, of course, because it's Sunday. The 0-1 misses low and inside. Ball and strike the count. There's a strike at the knees. Good pitch. 1-2. The 1-2. Just got a piece of it and fouled it out on F Street. And you ought to look over at first. Madsen's thinking about going. He's going. There's a pitch swung on and missed. And no throw down to second, but Malborough's out. 2 away. Madsen down to second on the stolen base. And here's McGraw, the first baseman, with 2 outs. McGraw last night was 0 for 3. And the fastball misses away. Look out at second. The 1-0. Misses low and away. 2-0. Do we know who the umpires are today, Liam?
I know 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Brian Rose, Rick Parsons.
The 2-0 fouled away. Who's behind home plate?
I don't know.
We don't know. Okay. Probably a good idea to keep their identity anonymous.
Yeah.
2-1 the count. And that's lashed foul past first base. You'll notice that at night they wear black so they can escape the ballpark, but then they may sing. And during the day, see, they're wearing blue so they can blend in with the sky if they need to get out.
That's right.
2-2 the count. And the pitch. Outside, and the count goes full. Two outs. Madsen out at second. Just getting started. 3-2 the count to McGraw. Here's the pitch. Hammered foul into the bullpen. It's 2 balls he's hit very hard. That was a fastball up in the zone. Now Fagan out to have a word. And Soros out to the mound. Maybe advising him not to put a pitch in that spot anymore.
Yeah.
Because that was sort of a center cut right over the plate. And I don't know what the umpire is waving at. He's turned and signaled up here something. I don't know. Three and two. And a pitch. And he walked him. So, second walk of the inning, close pitch. Am I justified in yelling at the umpire? No. Okay. Never mind. So here's Deom. Deom last night had a home run in 4 at-bats. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch low and outside. First and second, 2 outs. Enyart looks out at second, kicks and deals, and that's in the right field. That's a base hit. They're going to wave the runner in as the ball is bobbled out there by Wilson. I think it's an error. I think it's a hit and an error.
Single E9.
Because he was going to hold at third. And he only took off when he saw that Wilson bobbled the ball out there. So 1-0 in favor of the Potters. And walk's coming back to haunt Adam Enyart. Here's Bland. You put runners on, hit like that, causes lots of damage. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Walk's killing the Crabs this season, I have to tell you.
Yeah.
To the extent that they're losing games, it's the walks that are really hurting them.
They really are. I mean, yeah, offense is a real strength of the Crabs, but pitching, it's been a little shaky.
The 0-1, swung on a missed 0-2. Good pitch.
We, of course, have some good starting pitching. The bullpen's been the real concern, but
I mean, they were lucky last night. They got 8 runs in the second. Otherwise, they probably would have lost that game.
Yeah.
If it wouldn't have been for that second inning.
And they can't count on that offensive output every game.
The 0-2 misses away. 1-2, especially against a team like the Potters or Healdsburg.
Yeah. Although the Crabs, they come into today leading the PEL.
That's right.
But, we're still pretty early on in the league season.
That's because they beat the last place team.
Yeah, 4 times.
Yeah. The 1-2 misses down low. 2-2. First and second, a run in, 2 outs. Enyart trying to shut the door. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 3. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places. That ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits. There was an error and 2 left. And at the end of half an inning, it's the Potters 1, Crabs are coming up. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning, and it'll be Chapman, Howard, and Mullen for the Crabs. Against Justin Santiago, right-hander on the mound for the Potters. Defensively, it's Santiago on the mound. Smith is catching, McGraw at first, Bland at second, Euler at short, Diome at third, Malbrough in left, Madsen in center, and Norton in right field. The band is here. The seats are filling up, and it is just a great day for baseball. A lovely, sunny Sunday afternoon.
So Justin Santiago, he started against the Crabs on Tuesday the 16th in Lincoln. He went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, 3 hits, walked 2, struck out 8.
Ooh, sounds like a good start. Is that the game the Crabs won 3-2?
Yes. It was a well-pitched game on both sides. That was the game where Evan Miranda went 4 2/3 and struck out 10 and carried the team through that win. So,
well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Miranda today.
Yeah.
If it's a close game. And so here's Chapman to lead it off. Santiago at the belt. Deals. Strike on the outside corner. Slider.
Ooh.
0-1. Well, I mean, they should just make a bigger home plate if they're going to do it, because for all purposes, it's about 6 feet wide. Next pitch is high and away.
Something about that left-handed batter's box.
They love that left.
I
The
don't
umpires love the strike that's a foot into the left-hander's batter's box against the right-handed hitter. They don't call it so much on the left-handed pitchers on the opposite box, but the 1-1, they really expect those right-handed hitters to hit a pitch that's about 2 feet off the plate.
Guess so.
2-1 as that pitch misses way outside.
No, Chapman comes in batting .278. He has 6 RBIs. .381 on base percentage, 3 walks.
The 2-1, way outside, 3-1. The 3-1. Check swing on a pitch just outside, and Chapman draws the walk. So here's Howard with a runner at first, nobody out.
Tyler Howard's been great for the Crabs this season, as he was great for the Crabs last season. Coming in batting .387, he has 12 RBIs in only 9 games so far. He has 4 walks, .459 on base percentage.
Here's the pitch, and he takes inside. Chapman over at first. Short lead. Here's the 1-0, and that misses low and inside. 2-0. 2-0. Breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Good pitch right at the knees. Two 2-1. Swung on a miss. That was nasty. Another slider. 2-2 now the count to Howard. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The runner's going. The pitch is a check swing. The throw down to second. They got him, and the pitch they rule that he went round on it. So that's a strikeout caught stealing. 2 away. And here's Mullen.
Well, Jamie Mullen, he has been fantastic. One of the best hitters for the Crabs so far this season, batting .310. He has 5 home runs. That leads the team. 20 RBIs. That also leads the team. 13 walks. 468 on base.
Check swing. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So suddenly Santiago getting that slider in. And it's nasty. 0-1. The 0-1. That's hit in the air to center field. Going back, still going back, still going back, and it's off the base of the fence. And that's going to be a double for Mullen. That ball just kept carrying. Center fielder Madsen came in on it at first and then realized it was going to go over his head, and it finally bounced up against the base of the wall out there at the 368 sign. I got to believe that was wind carried.
Yeah, and the strike him out, throw him out double play really hurts now.
Sure does. So here's Enyart with a runner at second and 2 outs.
Yardy, our starting pitcher today, batting .388. 6 home runs. I lied actually about Mullen leading. Enyart leads the team in home runs at 6. 27 RBIs. He leads the team in RBIs as well, not Mullen.
And the pitch, Enyart takes fastball low.
And he has 10 walks, 464 on base. But Enyart and Jamie Mullen have been a great 1-2 punch in this lineup.
1-0. Ooh, he waves at a slider away. Really chased that pitch. That had a huge amount of break on it. 1-1. That slider is just like a frisbee up there. The 1-1. Fastball is called a strike. Oh boy. Come on, that's ridiculous. 1-2.
I mean, it doesn't look as bad on TrackMan as I thought, but still a little bit outside.
1-2. And he hits that one down the right field line. That's going to drop. That's going to plate the run to tie the game. He's going to hold it first. And that's an RBI for Enyart. He just got a pitch away and just slapped it over first base. Great piece of hitting to bring in Mullen.
Up next, the catcher, number 10, Kavana Soares.
So here's Soares. Another one having a great season at the bat. Enyart over at first. And there's a pitch taken low and outside.
Chronosaurus, he's also been very good. Just keeps getting better for the Crabs, batting .451. 19 RBIs, couple of homers, 12 walks, 567 on base percentage.
Yeah, I think he leads in OPS. That's fouled out of play.
Let me see.
And batting average.
I mean, he has to at this point. I mean,
it's between him and Mullen, I think. 1-1 count. Enyart over at first. Short lead. Unlikely to go anywhere. Crabs have not had a successful running game against the Potters. That one's hit in the air to shallow left field. Third baseman going out. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Crabs get a run on 2 hits. There were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 1, we are tied at 1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. All right, we are back. Top of the second inning, tied at 1. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Potters, Norton, Smith, and Euler against Adam Enyart. Thanks to the North Coast Co-op, Humboldt's local community-owned grocery co-op since 1973. North Coast Mercantile, your local beverage distributor. Bear River Casino Resort, the best bet on the North Coast. Crestmark Millworks, creating signature elements of extraordinary spaces. Cypress Grove Cheese, there's nothing like that Humboldt fog feeling. World-class cheese from right here in Humboldt County. North Bay Automotive, your trusted automotive repair shop since 2013. And Granite Construction Company, building a better future today. So here's Norton, and I don't think he played last night. Nope. Right fielder. Enyart rocks and deals a fastball for a strike at the knees on the outside corner. Great pitch. 0-1. 0-1, swung on a miss, took something off. Had him out in front, 0-2. Pitch in the same spot. Ooh, maybe it's incredibly ugly shirt day at the ballpark today. I don't know. The next pitch misses outside. 1-2.
Oh, I see it.
That's your winner. 1-2. And that's fouled out of play.
You want to describe to our listeners what?
It's some kind of cosmic, I don't know, star-studded 1-2.
Yeah, that describes it.
Tapper down to second base. Rushing in and making the play is Chapman. 1 away.
First round of 50-50 tickets on sale in the stands. First round of 50-50 tickets going on sale in the stands. Up and back to the Potters, the catcher, number 9, Cooper Smith.
Here's Cooper Smith. Smith did not play last night. And there's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Yeah, 1. This is away. 1-1. Cooper Smith. Both names are professions. Cooper, the I believe, is a barrel maker. And Smith, of course, blacksmith.
I did not know what a
1-1.
Cooper was.
I think a Cooper is a. I have to look it up, and I'm pretty sure that's tap foul 1 and 2. I thought a Cooper was someone who makes barrels.
That sounds right to me.
I could be just totally making it up. 1 and 2 to count.
You would never, Benjamin. You are a professor. You're an academic.
Yeah, yeah. And he's out. So long, Mr. Cooper. But yes, indeed, a Cooper is a craftsman who makes and repairs wooden barrels, casks, tubs, and other vessels. So he'll have something to do when he gets back to the dugout.
Interesting. Learn something new every day.
2 away. Here's Euler. He takes a pitch at the knees. Yeah, lots of names. Schaefer means shepherd. They're all their professions.
Well, this guy Euler, I mean that's pretty self-explanatory, right?
Euler taps that one foul, 1 and 1.
I think my last name Warner. I think we were guards.
Yep, probably. 1-1. Low and outside, 2 and 1.
Ooh.
Yep, means warrior.
Oh.
2 and 2 to count.
Oh, right on the corner. That was a perfect pitch.
And Yart long look in now. And he kicks in, comes home. Fouled out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, he tried to hold up on a fastball, and he is out. So long. Inning over. Potters go 1, 2, 3 in the second. We're tied at 1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back. Osborne, Boardman, and Fagan the bat in the bottom of the second for the Crabs, tied at 1.
Tuesday is Camel Night as we get into hosting Seals baseball for a 2-game series before a 5-game series in 4 days.
Well, we have a moment. Check and see what's going on around the Pacific Empire League. Only one other game today. Kind of surprising since it's a Sunday, but it is the Healdsburg Prune Packers taking on the Medford Rogues. That game is scoreless, top of the first at Harry and David Field in Medford.
Center fielder, number 15, Daniel Osborne.
Here's Osborne. And the pitch. He squares to bunt, and he bunts it foul.
Osborne comes in batting .351, 14 RBIs, 10 walks, .466 on base percentage.
Oh, 1 in the dirt. A ball to strike the count. Here's the pitch. Another one misses low and away. 2-1. Wind really blowing towards center field. And the 2-1. Ooh, right over the heart of the plate with a slider. Good pitch. That evens the count. Two and two. That one misses way outside, and the count goes full. Three-two. Walked him. Osborne aboard. Nobody out. And here's Boardman.
Good to see Colton Boardman. I don't think he's played for a little bit.
He hasn't. He's at third base today. He's usually at second base, but
Next up, third baseman, number 7.
He's coming in batting .286. He has a home run, which is the walk-off grand slam, I think last Sunday.
that was last Sunday. That was
13 RBIs, 8 walks, and he leads the team with 14 stolen bases.
Cool. Got Osborne over at first. And there's a pitch, a strike at the knees on the inside corner. The 0-1 misses low and inside.
Conditions out there are pretty favorable for some home runs.
I would say. I would say.
The wind is whipping out to left center field.
Yep. 1-1. That's way outside. 2-1.
Like I said earlier, usually on a Sunday game, the wind starts out pretty calm and then
Picks up around 2 o'clock.
sixth
yeah.
or seventh inning, it starts to get going. But really from pregame on,
It's just whipping today.
whipping
It's
out
really
there.
windy. You can see the flags over City Hall are blowing straight out towards straight east. The next pitch that hits
Ooh.
him on the hand. He's okay.
Out of all the places to get hit, the hand is not good
No.
because obviously your head, you don't want to get hit there, but the hand is the other place you don't want to get hit because there are a lot of little bones in there. But hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he seems like he's all right.
The week of July 7th, Crabs hit the
So
road
that brings Fagan to the bat.
road trip. Will be in Healdsburg against the Broom Packers and in Medford against the Rogues. And come back Tuesday the 14th for a 5-game stint hosting the West Coast Kings.
Seals and the Mudcats coming in this week.
That's right.
It'll be the Mudcats next Saturday on the 4th.
Yeah, it'll be the Mudcats Thursday to Sunday, which of course includes July 4th. And Friday, next Friday, will be a doubleheader. It'll be like the Marysville series, trying to fit the 5-game series into 4 days. 'Cause every team plays each other 5 times in the PEL.
So here's Fagan, first and second, nobody out. In on the grass at first. He shows bunt, and the pitch bounces, and the runner's going to third. The throw down is not in time. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Wild pitch. Now they're going to bring the whole infield in. One and 0 to Fagan. He's swinging away and he fouls it out of play. One and 1 to count. Here's the pitch. This is low. Two one. This is inside. 3 and 1. So Santiago having some control issues here in the second. Leadoff walk to Osborne, then he hit Boardman, and now he's behind 3 and 1 to Fagan.
Yeah, his start in Lincoln against the Crabs definitely went a lot smoother than this.
The 3-1. That's a strike. Fagan taking. Full count.
I think he only walked 2 hitters. That is 5 innings.
3-2. Misses inside, and that's going to load the bases. So they'll pull the infield back, except at the corners. Here's Anane Wilson.
Up next for your Humboldt Crabs, right fielder, number 14, Anane Wilson.
And Wilson takes a strike on the outside corner, backdoor breaking pitch. 0-1. Yo, 1. Misses away. 1-1. Nowhere to put Wilson. Osborne at third, Boardman at second, Fagan at first. Tied at 1 in the bottom of the second, but the Crabs threatening. Nobody out. Here's the 1-1. Check swing, and it's a strike at the knees.
Just scraped the zone, barely.
1 and 2. And the pitch. Wilson hits it back out towards second shortstop. He over to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. That's going to play to run. The Crabs are going to take a 2-1 lead. So a fielder's choice for Wilson. Fagan forced at second for the first out. Boardman goes to third, and Osborne scores. And back to the top of the order, here's Chapman. And the pitch. Strike on the inside corner, good pitch. Runner's going. Pitch is inside. No throw down to second. So Wilson steals it. So that puts runners on second and third with 1 out. And the count 1-1 to Chapman. Chapman walked his first appearance. Now they're going to bring the infield back in. One and 1. Fouled away.
That foul ball sponsored by Redwood Coast Cleaners.
One and two. Here's the pitch. In the air of shallow right field. That's going to drop. Throw into third, not in time, and it's 3-1 Crabs. RBI single for Chapman. Didn't hit it hard, just enough to get it into the outfield grass. Boardman in to score. Wilson to third.
Next up, number 17, Tyler.
And here's Howard. Struck out his first at bat. Runners on the corners. And the pitch. Right down the middle with a fastball. 0-1. Wilson at third, Chapman at first. And the pitch fouled away. 0-2. The 0-2. Fastball away, thought about it, held up. One and two. Here's the pitch. This is low and the count goes even. Santiago at the belt. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, just missed inside. Great take by Howard, and the count goes full. Oh, okay.
Yeah, risky take there.
Yeah.
That was right on the corner.
3-2. And next pitch swung on a miss, got him. 2 away. Here's Mullen, doubled his first at bat.
Next up, number 20, Jamie Mullen.
Throw to first. Chapman at first. Wilson at third. 2 are out. Crabs a plate of 2 in the bottom of the second to take a 3-1 lead. The pitch to Mullen. Fouled away.
A foul ball sponsored by Wild Planet.
Yo, 1. Fouled away again. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Throw to first. Runners back. Now look over at first. Now he sets. The 0-2. Ooh, slider misses away. Peel down to first. I don't know why, but the ruling is he did not swing, which was already obvious. So. One and two. And a pitch. Misses away. 2-2. He works slowly and he likes deep counts. This guy.
I am just about falling asleep here.
We can't both fall asleep.
Oh, man.
3-2.
Try to stay awake.
2-2. I went home and dreamt about baseball all night, and so
Really?
3-2, yeah.
Well,
So I've had a lot of baseball last.
I know there
All
are
the
2
bigs.
outs and 2 strikes, but
3-2
what
the
were your
count.
dreams?
I don't remember exactly. I know it was at the ballpark.
Baseball related,
Yeah,
crabs related.
yeah.
See, I have all my crabs dreams like
I usually do.
in the middle of the winter.
Yeah, I usually do too,
know.
but 3-2. I was so vexed by last night's game. The next pitch is fouled away.
Yeah, 3.5 hour game.
Runner was going.
Did you dream about walks?
Maybe that's why I'm still tired. I probably didn't really sleep.
You were in a baseball purgatory, just watching
Walks.
walk after walk after
Walks.
walk.
And not on 4 pitches either. No,
Yeah, no.
deep counts.
8 pitch at bats every time,
Right.
at least.
3-2. Runner goes. The pitch is fouled away. I mean, we're in the second inning. We haven't finished second inning, and we're already an hour into
Yep.
this game.
We do not have a pitch clock here at this level.
But at least this is a good ball game. I don't
is,
mind
yeah.
so much.
Yeah,
I don't, that's fine.
it is not all bad.
No, it's fine if it's
Crabs
a good
are up
game.
3-1.
Yeah. 3-2 in the count. And the runner goes again, and that's hit on the ground over to third. He scoops, he throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Crabs get 2 more runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 left, and at the end of 2, they lead 3-1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back. Top of the 3rd inning, Crabs leading 3-1. It'll be Madsen, Malborough, and McGraw, 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Potters. Against Adam Enyart.
Great to have you here at Faraday Festival Day.
All right, let's see what's going on around Major League Baseball while we have a moment.
Mimosas available at every serving station. If you have to leave the game early, don't worry. You can watch the rest of the game on the Humboldt Crabs YouTube channel. The Crabs recorded the game on YouTube. You can also go to Humboldt
Giants are taking on the Braves. That game's scoreless, bottom of the 2nd at Oracle Park in San Francisco. And the West Sacramento A's currently trail the Angels 4-0. Bottom of the 4th
how
in Orange County.
This is the Angels.
I know.
Here's Madsen, walked his first appearance. And the pitch, low and outside.
Giants took the series against the Braves, right?
Yeah,
Which don't know.
baffling.
Don't know how that happened, but
The 1-0. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1.
going for the sweep today.
See, the danger is the Giants get hot at the trade deadline.
Yeah, then they
1-1.
don't sell.
Misses. It was a strike at the knees, 1-2, and then they convince themselves they're contenders.
They've done that before.
They sure have.
Yeah, everyone needs to go.
Yeah.
Except for Bryce Eldridge.
1-2. Swung on and missed. Got him. Fastball down away. Down and in, I mean. That's it for Madsen.
Happy birthday, Ad Strad, man.
Here's Malbro. Struck out his first at bat.
Sarah and Janet.
5 strikeouts now for Enyart.
Please, Madsen.
And there's a strike. Inside corner, 0-1. Yo, 1. There's another one on the outside corner, 0-2. Another fastball. Here's the 0-2. Misses inside. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Nope, foul tipped it, and Soros couldn't hold it, so he will see another pitch. The 1-2 to Malbro. And he pops it high in the air, foul territory, third base side. Boardman in foul territory has it for out number 2. Here's McGraw, walked his first appearance.
Up next, number 8, Lindsay Marlboro.
Oh wait, I must be out of order somehow because I
I have Malboro up.
didn't Madsen strike out to lead off the inning?
Jordy Lopez struck out.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I do this all the time. Okay. Pitches out inside 1-0. It was Euler that struck out to end the last inning. Yeah, next pitch misses away. To Malbro. And there's a check swing, and did he go around? Yep, says first place umpire. 2-1 to count. Next pitch is hit on the ground over towards third. Backhanded by Boardman. He bobbles, and that's going to be an error on Boardman.
E5.
Runner at first, 2 away. Here's McGraw.
Next up, number 25, Ty McGraw.
Pitch is low. McGraw walked his first appearance. Malbro over at first. He's thinking about going. Pitch is outside. 2-0. A big lead. And he's leaning. 2-0, a throw over there. He's back. 2-0. Fouled away. Two balls to strike the count. Enyart, long look in. Now he deals, and it's low. 3-1. This is away. So he walks McGraw. Let's put runners on first and second. Here's Diome, singled his first at bat.
Next up, number 7, Aiden Jabot.
Malbrough at second, McGraw at first, fouled away, 0-1. One line in the left field. Right there is Howard, and he's got it for out number 3. For the Potters in the top of the third, no runs, no hits, an error, and 2 left. And at the end of 2.5, it's 3-1 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back. Bottom of the third inning, Crabs leading 3-1. They will send Enyart, Source, and Osborne to the plate.
Hey, we got some of Arcata's finest dressed
as
up
fairies.
in fairy costumes. Members of the Arcata Police Department here. Always great to see them around the ballpark. I mean, they are literally in right field, so
Yeah.
not too far of a walk.
All right, here we go. Here's Enyart to lead it off. Singled his first at bat. Santiago deals in the dirt, way outside. 1-0.
Yeah, it's been one of those games so far.
My kingdom for a pitcher that can throw strikes. Want to know the count.
Oh, man.
Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch. That's in there for a strike. Good pitch. 1-1.
Yeah, typical game, usually we are through 3 innings at the hour mark, but
Not today.
not today.
The 1-1. Breaking pitch. Ooh, good pitch, but just missed low. 2-1. He's got a lot of break on that slider.
And yesterday was took a long time to get through 3 innings too. But the 8-run second inning for the Crabs, that was the Crabs hitting the ball.
Kind of made it worth it, yeah. The
That was
2-1.
fun.
Yeah, that was exciting. 2-1, swung on and missed 2-2. It was the 7th inning where the Crabs used 3 pitchers who could not get the ball over the plate.
The bullpen, it's been a struggle so far this season.
That was a painful extension of the game. By then it was 14-1 at the time, too. Here's the pitch. Little roller out to second base. And one away, and he broke the bat. So Enyart's retired.
I think the Crabs are going to go as far as their bullpen's going to take them this season. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
You know, if they make the PEL Championship Series, that will be because the bullpen stepped up and put in a few good games. But if they don't make it, then it's because the bullpens continue to struggle. So we're just going to have to see. There's a lot of time. So
here's Soros. Fastball away.
I think when the Crabs go play in Healdsburg in early July, I think that's going to be a really big test.
Absolutely. 1-0 popped in the air. It's going to go out of play.
The Prune Packers, so far, they have not been quite as dominant as I thought they would be. Now, again, there's a lot of time. They could hit a hot streak and pull away, but they've lost a few games.
Yeah, surprisingly.
To teams that you think they would
wouldn't
beat.
think they would lose to. 1-1. That's popped in the air. Right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And that's an example of the win they did there. That was a pop-up that made it out to the warning track. 2 away. And here's Osborne.
Yeah, the flag in center field is stiff right now out to center field.
And that ball just kept carrying. Osborne walked his first appearance. And he shows bunt and takes the pitch outside.
Bro, what is Josh got? What's he
And he shows bunt again, and again it's a strike on the outside corner, 0-2 to Osborne. So that's probably it for the bunting. The 0-2, way outside. One and 2 to count. Santiago kick steals, high and inside, 2-2. When he gets in to chase a slider out of the zone, that ends the inning. Crabs go in order in the third. They lead 3-1. Stay tuned. Liam will be along to bring you the middle innings. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. All right, we are back. Top of the fourth inning. It'll be Bland, Norton, and Smith for the Potters, with the Crabs leading at 3-1. And here's Liam.
Thank you, Benjamin. Adam Enyard out for his fourth inning of work. First start of the season for the Crabs, and first time in a long time I've seen a lineup where the Crabs had the pitcher bat for himself. But this is a huge game for the Humboldt Crabs, even though we're still in late June. The season series between these two teams is tied at 2. As Perrin Bland steps in. Pitches low and inside, 1-0. This is the final game of the regular season series. And whoever wins this game will have the edge and potential tiebreaker. You know these two teams are going to be battling it out for possibly second place. A ground ball to third baseman Boardman. It kicks off of his glove into left field. And Bland is going to reach. And that's going to be an error on Boardman.
Next up, number 24, Jackson Norton.
Had to go to his backhand and just kicked off of his glove. So it's going to bring in Jackson Norton, who I don't know if we saw him in the series in Lincoln. Mr. Norton low and outside, 1-0. Of course, you know, we've been talking, we've been expecting that the Prune Packers would be far and away the best team in the league. That really hasn't been the case so far. No, it's still early. 1-0, low 2-0. The Prune Packers, they're 5-2 in league play so far. Crabs are 6-2 coming in. Still up there, obviously. The 2-0 swung on and missed, 2-1. One inside, and it's 3-1.
Here you go, my guy.
3-1 right there for a called strike. Count goes full 3-2. And throw over to first, and Bland back in safely. Runner goes, the 3-2, swung on and missed. The throw down to second is on the wrong side of the bag. And Bland is going to steal second. And I think they're calling interference on the hitter, actually. So they're calling batter interference on Jackson Norton. So that means Perrin Bland is out at second base. I believe that's the call. And Eli Garcia out to have a conversation with the so that's a double play as it stands right now. That's what it'll be. So
Double play. Next up, number 9, Cooper Smith.
So 2 down. And that's going to bring in Cooper Smith. Huge break for the Crabs. Outside 1-0. is low 2-0. Two-0 pitch is low 3-0. Up high, ball 4. So Smith works the walk, and that'll bring in Luke Euler.
Next up, number 13, Luke Euler.
Enyart at 73 pitches here with 2 outs in the 4th. His first start of the season. Euler low 1-0. I think Benjamin Enyart did make a start or 2 last season.
He did. Didn't he start in Healdsburg?
I think so.
I thought he started the last game in Healdsburg.
I think you're right. So he started for the Crabs before. First time this season. Pitches fouled off to the left. 1-1.
The foul ball, sponsored by Wild Planet.
Or the Berg, as they call it down there.
The Berg. Yeah, can't wait to be back at the Berg.
The Berg.
In a couple of weeks. 1-1. Called strike outside part of the plate. 1-2.
It's their idea of cool. Those hats that say the Berg.
Yeah, it's all right.
They're in the Berg.
July 7th through the 9th, we will be in the Berg.
The Berg.
And all that action will be live right here. Pitches outside 2-2 on ESPN 107.3 FM, 1340 AM. And then we'll head to Medford, Oregon, take on the Rogues. So catch all the action on the road in a couple of weeks. I'm excited to get to Medford. 2-2 way outside. Count goes full 3-2. Healdsburg, it's okay. It's
Yeah, that's what I would say. It's
not
okay.
not the best place to do a game from, but there are definitely worse places.
It's fine, whatever.
I love going to Medford,
Medford's
though.
better.
Get to see Jake Martin and
right.
Tracy Mack, and runner goes 3-2 is outside ball 4. I think Benjamin's going to have more nightmares tonight. First and second,
Well,
2
I've had a
outs.
glimpse of hell. Let's just put it that way.
Is that what hell is? Just
Hell is just an endless ball game where it's
you're
just
sitting
walks.
here in the booth. You can't leave. It's just walk after
walk
walk
after walk after walk.
But like
And
you
I
said, it's
they're all
not-
deep count walks.
Yeah, it's not 4 pitch walks.
No.
It's at least 10 pitches
Yeah.
and then a walk. Jordy Lopez steps in. Pitches in there for a called strike, 0-1. Kind of compare it to watching a basketball game where it's just a bunch of fouls. Like, those aren't fun to watch. Or maybe a football game where it's just a punt fest. Oh, 1 outside, 1-1. One fouled right back to the screen. And it's 1-2. Potters have runners at first and second with 2 outs here at the top of the 4th. Crabs lead 3-1. Lincoln Potters wearing their Clay City jerseys. And if I have time, I'll explain why Lincoln is the Clay City. Long history of clay manufacturing in the city of Lincoln. 1-2's high and outside, 2-2. If you missed the broadcast in Lincoln, I talked about this a few times, but McBean Stadium is named after a historic clay manufacturing company, the Gladding McBean Company. 2-2 is outside. Count goes full 3-2. And I believe if I remember correctly, the Gladding McBean Company helped reconstruct the city of San Francisco after the 1906 earthquake. So that is why the Potters have Clay City on their jerseys. The 3-2 way outside, ball 4 gets past the catcher, but no further advance. Both of the runners move up.
All right. I'm taking a break.
Bases are loaded with 2 outs. Benjamin's going to go take a walk. I wish I could do the same, but here we go. Mays Madsen stepping in. And there's some action in the bullpen for the Crabs now. Madsen fouled off to the left, 0-1. I think that is Evan Miranda in the bullpen. This pitch is outside, 1-1. But you want a guy who's been reliable for the Crabs out of the bullpen. Evan Miranda has been that guy. 1-1, called strike. 1-2, outside part of the plate. Put outside according to TrackMan, but Adam Enyart will take that all day. And the 1-2 is popped up, shallow center field. Center fielder racing in. Osborne, and he makes the catch. And the Crabs get out of it here in the 4th. They lead 3-1. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the Blue Lake Casino broadcast booth here at the Arcata Ballpark. Bottom of the 4th inning. Crabs lead 3-1 over the Potters. It will be 7, 8, 9, Colton Boardman, Joe Fagan, and Anane Wilson. And it's Justin Santiago. Well, we have a moment. Let's see if there's an update on the one other PEL game today. Oh, no, there are 2 more. It was only showing one other game earlier when I checked. The Marysville Giants leading the West Coast Kings 3-2, bottom of the 3rd in Marysville. Then the Healdsburg Prune Packers and the Medford Rogues tied at 2, bottom of the 3rd, up at Harry and David in Medford. So Colton Boardman stepping in. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. First baseman McGraw picks it up, takes it to the bag himself. 1 away.
Next up, number 4, Joe Fagan.
We'll bring in Joe Fagan. Fagan outside 1-0. In there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Right on the corner. 1-1, ground ball to the Potter third baseman. On to first, and the first baseman, McGraw, kept his foot on the bag on the foul side and made the play, 2 away. Throw was wide for Maine Diome. Oh, wait, did they call him safe? Fagan is standing at first base. And now the umpires are going to get together and talk about it. It's hard to tell, but if Ty McGraw kept his foot on the bag, he barely kept his foot on the bag. So we'll see. Umpires are still talking about it. And he's safe. All right. They overturned the call. And Joe Fagan is going to reach on the error from Aiden Diome. Okay.
Also at the Red Merch Band is where you can find the shout-out forms. Send out someone a happy birthday, first Crabs game, what have you. All available at the Red Merch Barn.
So runner at first with 1 out. And that'll bring in Anane Wilson.
Next up, number 14, Anane Wilson.
And now the home plate umpires barking back at the Potter dugout.
Throw him out, throw him out.
Basically telling them you need to stop. So pitch to Wilson up high, 1-0. I mean, the umpires met and they came to their decision and overturned the call. Nice slider in there for a called strike, 1-1. One swing and a miss. That slider again. This time up high, 1-2. One, two, swung on a miss, strike 3. 2 away. It's runner at first with 2 down. And that'll turn the lineup over to Manoah Chapman.
Manoah Chapman.
Chapman 1 for 1 with an RBI. Pitch to Manoah Chapman inside 1-0. No, swung on and miss, 1-1.
I don't know what the argument was over at first. He was obviously safe.
I think they called him out initially. Then they overturned it, the 1-1. Hit foul off to the right out of play, 1-2. But, you know, got to give credit to the umpires. They got together, talked about it, and I think they made the right call in the end. So
1,000 monkeys with 1,000 typewriters.
1-2 in the dirt. And Fagan's going to second. He slides in, and he is out. He kind of slid early before getting the second base, and that's going to end the inning. So it's going to do it for the Crabs. They lead 3-1. As we head to the top of the fifth, you're listening to Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. We are in the top of the fifth inning. The Crabs lead the Potters by a score of 3-1. And new pitcher on the mound for the Crabs is number 27, Evan Miranda. And he has been great bulk relief guy for the Crabs. Of course, is a big part of the Crabs' only road win in Lincoln.
Taking to the mound for your Humboldt Crabs, a junior from San Diego State.
And Miranda, 17 in the third innings pitched. He has a 0.52 ERA, 1-0 record. In those 17 and third innings, he has given up only 7 hits, 1 run. And listen to this, Benjamin. 2 walks, 32 strikeouts.
Just the guy we want to see out there right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, if he can pitch the rest of the game, that would be very good. Assuming he continues that form. Right, it'll be Quincy Malbrough, Ty McGraw, and Aiden Diome due up. And in there for a called strike, 0-1. One low and outside, 1-1. One pitch, check swing foul on to F Street. Yeah, that's 1-2. One-two pitch, fouled off to the right again. Dude over 1-2. So next week, the Crabs will play a 2-game non-league midweek series against the Bay Area Force. Says Seals baseball in the pocket schedule. 1-2 is a fly ball out to center field. Osborne came back, then broke in, makes the catch, 1 away. I think the Bay Area Force are basically just another version of Seals baseball. It's basically the same team.
Except more abstract.
Yeah. And then, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the Solano Mudcats come in for another situation like the Marysville Giants. It will be 5 games in 4 days, Thursday to Sunday, with a doubleheader on Friday just swung on and missed 0-1. And again, that is because Pacific Empire League wants everybody to play each other 5 times. So in order to get 5 games in there.
So what are we going to do about the rain out?
Have to do it that way.
Detail the story about that?
So, okay, here's what I was told by Jeff Giacomini, the manager, pitches outside 1-1. As of right now, the game on Friday that was rained out is a postponement. But the Pacific Empire League has to meet and decide what the final outcome is. The 1-1 is fouled off 1-2. There is a possibility it could be made up at a later date, or it could end up being a Marysville forfeit if they don't, accept any of the makeup dates. So, still have to decide the final outcome there. But as of right now, it's a postponement. The 1-2 is down the left field line. Left fielder racing over. It's going to drop in front of Howard. And that's going to be a base hit for Ty McGraw. Basically, the issue is you cancel the game, and then the Crabs end up playing 29 games in the schedule, and the Potters end up playing 30.
Yeah, then what? Yeah, if they're close.
So
yeah.
you don't want teams playing a different amount of games. So it either has to be made up or somebody has to forfeit. The next pitch is a fly ball over the head of the shortstop Fagan. That's going to get into left field for a base hit.
Neither ball hit hard, both off the hands. But in both cases, the ball just made it out to the outfield.
So Potters have first and second with 1 out. And I'll bring in Perrin Bland. So basically, I would imagine early next week, or at least sometime next week, we'll have an answer as to what the final outcome of the rainout will be. Pitches inside 1-0. Is off the hands, shallow left field, race again, making the catch is Tyler Howard. 2 away.
Another one, just defensive swing off the hands that made it to the outfield.
Well, yeah, Evan Miranda's been effective. Unfortunately for him, a couple of those balls have fallen in. Not that time. Howard closing down, making the play. So that's going to bring in Jackson Norton. Norton swung on and missed, 0-1. A 1 high and inside, 1-1. One up high, 2-1. 2-1 in there for a called strike. And it's 2-2. Two ground ball to the left side, deep in the hole. Shortstop picks it up onto first in time. Great play by Joe Fagan. And that's going to do it for the Potters here in the top of the 5th. They strand a couple. Crabs lead 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, Humboldt ESPN, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. Bottom of the fifth inning. The top of the order, Manoah Chapman, Tyler Howard, and Jamie Mullen due up. Against the new Potter pitcher, it is Brody Coxon, who I believe we saw in Lincoln.
Taking the mound, Lincoln Potters, number 36, Brody Cox.
See, around Major League Baseball,
Folks, if you can't make it out to the ballpark to catch the Crabs, listen
Giants
to
and the Braves scoreless, top of the sixth inning in San Francisco.
Who's pitching for the Giants in that game?
by Crystal Media for carrying
Let's see.
to advertise.
Logan Webb pitched 7 innings of one-hit ball last night. That was outstanding. It is
At the end of today's game here on Sunday, kids get to run the
Robbie
bases
Ray.
with the Crabs.
Okay.
only giving up 2 hits.
Kids are able to line up on the third
Been
base
very
side.
good.
After the game, we'll give them a countdown, we'll watch them run from third
And
base
then
as the Crabs
the West Sacramento A's currently trail the Angels 4-1, bottom of the 7th. That game in Orange County. Dodgers and the Padres tied at 1, going to the top of the 5th in San Diego.
And now coming to bat for your humble Crabs, number 31.
The Mariners lost to the Cleveland Guardians 6-5. That game in Cleveland. Then tonight on Sunday Night Baseball at 4:20, of course, as it always is, Yankees Red Sox.
Oh, that might be kind of fun. Oh, Red Sox aren't very good, though.
Pitches in there for a called strike, 0-1.
There was a time when those two were competitors and they played good ball games against each other, but Sox just not that good this year.
Well, the hate is always there between those two teams. Pitches outside 1-1. I don't think it really matters how either team's doing. Same with Giants Dodgers. The 1-1 is up high 2-1. Two-one pitch, check swing, and he's unable to hold it. 2-2. Two, just low. Count goes full 3-2. One, two off the hands and right to Potter, third baseman, Aiden Diome, one away. And that'll bring in Tyler Howard.
Next up, number 17, Tyler Howard.
Just Howard in the dirt, 1-0. Low 2-0. Low and inside 3-0. 3-0 pitch, right in there for a called strike, and it's 3-1. Three-one swing and a miss.
That's a big cut.
Count goes full 3-2. Three-two ground ball to the Potter shortstop on the first, 2 away. Luke Euler making the play.
Nice play there. He's off balance throw. Still got it over there.
And that'll bring in Jamie Mullen.
Next up, number 20, Jamie Mullen.
Pitch Mullen is outside 1-0. Misses low, 2-0. Two-0 pitch in there for a called strike. 2-1. Fans groan in front of us.
What is that? Come on. Are you kidding?
That was right on the black,
Oh, what is it?
Benjamin.
Okay, well, whatever. Fine.
According to the track man, right there. Great pitch.
Yeah, yeah.
2-1. Misses low, 3-1. One pitch is a shot out to left field, and that's going to hit right off the wall next to the foul pole. Mullen, he's headed into second. He slides in. Safe. 2-out double for Mullen.
Number 18, Adam Enyart.
And that'll bring in Adam Enyart. Enyart in there for a called strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 low. 1-1. And pitcher steps off. And a reminder, we have a new rule in the PEL where if a pitcher steps off twice without throwing a pitch, it is a ball. So that's why you see the home plate umpire indicating the step off. 1-1, nice pitch in there for a called strike, 1-2. One-two, fouled off to the right onto F Street. Still 1-2.
The foul ball is sponsored by Wild Plant.
One-two pitch swung on and missed strike 3. Enyard offered it a pitch up high. And that's going to do it for the Crabs. Here in the 5th, Crabs lead 3-1 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the Blue Lake Casino broadcast booth here at the Arcata Ballpark. Top of the 6th inning, it is 3-1 Crabs. 2 up for Lincoln. It'll be Cooper Smith, Luke Euler, and Jordy Lopez against Evan Miranda.
Coming to bat for the Lincoln Potters, number 9, Cooper Smith.
There's Smith in there for a called strike, 0-1.
We need our fans off the fence, please, for your safety. We need our fans off the fence, please, for your safety. Thank you.
One outside, and it's 1-1. One swung on and missed. 1-2. One-two, fouled off to the left and out of play. Do it again, 1-2. One-two pitch, fouled off to the left again, and out of play. Still 1-2 to Cooper Smith. One-two is popped up down the left field line. Third baseman in foul territory. Going back and trips over his shortstop and makes the catch. One away. Colton Boardman. He went into foul territory, then had to run back under the ball and tripped right over Joe Fagan, who was right behind him. I don't know how he caught that.
I don't know how he did either.
Number
I don't know I don't know how he hung on to it.
That's an unbelievable play when you consider the circumstances, the wind and the sun, and shortstop right behind him. So I'll bring in Luke Euler. And that's a soft liner into left field for a base hit. So runner at first with one out. That'll bring in Jordy Lopez.
Lopez 0 for 2 this afternoon.
Jordy Lopez.
Beautiful Sunday afternoon here at the Arcata Ballpark. 64 degrees. And it's popped up, shallow left field. Fagan going out to shallow left, makes the catch. 2 away. Left side of the infield doing work in this inning.
Another great play.
Now bring in Mays Madsen.
Next up, number 5, Mays Madsen.
Sit there for a called strike, 0-1. Weather app saying winds are out of the north at 17 miles an hour. Sounds about right. 0-1. Playing outside 1-1. And that flag has been whipping out there the entire game.
Yeah, it's a windy day.
Hasn't let up. The 1-1, high and outside, 2-1. Pitch is low, 3-1. Time is called. And ball got away from Lincoln bullpen. Thank you, Tamara. Three-one, high and outside ball 4. So Madsen works the walk, Euler to second. With 2 outs, that'll bring in Quincy Malborough.
Next up, number 8, Quincy Marlboro.
There's Don Hofacker. Pitches up high, 1-0. Some would call legendary Crabs umpire, former umpire. One-0, swung on and missed, 1-1. Swung on and missed. Nasty slider from Miranda, tailing away.
Wicked.
1-2.
Was wicked.
If I saw that pitch in MLB The Show, the controller would be going through the TV screen. One-two, just missed. Low, 2-2. Two-two pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3 at a high pitch. Foul tipped into the glove, and Evan Miranda keeps putting together strong innings for the Crabs. That's going to do it for the Potters here at the top of the sixth. 3-1 Crabs as we head to the bottom of the sixth inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, Humboldt's ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to California's North Coast. It is the bottom of the sixth inning. Crabs lead the Potters 3-1. Total for the Crabs will be 5-6-7. Quantasaurus, Daniel Osborne, and Colton Boardman against this new pitcher for the Potters. It is number 26. Yeah, it's 26. Nate Criswell.
Nate Criswell. Okay. How do you spell Criswell? C-R-I-S?
Criswell.
Coxon did a good job.
Nate Criswell on the mound for the Potters.
Taking to the mound for Lincoln Potters, number 26, Nate Criswell.
Hey, Giants have a 2-0 lead over the Braves. Top of the seventh. And Robbie Ray, he's only thrown 68 pitches in the seventh inning. He's having quite a game.
Coming to bat for your Humboldt Crabs.
As I mentioned earlier, I believe Logan Webb last night pitched 7 innings of one-hit ball. So strong starting pitching for the Giants as of late, even though it doesn't really matter. Second worst team in the National League right now. Chisora is outside 1-0. Trade deadline coming up in about a month. And hopefully the Giants just tear it all down.
It's going to be a fire sale, baby.
And hopefully Rafi Devers is the first to go.
Everything must go.
1-0 behind Soares. 2-0. Cavanasaurus.
Long look out there. After
He
that
he
pitch.
gave Criswell the stare and then laughed. Messing with him a little bit.
Obviously not intentional.
Yeah, no. Just having some fun out there.
hit
2-0,
him.
and that hits Soares. I think that they're still playing around. Soares looked at him again, but he heads down to first. Don't think there are any real issues there.
I don't either.
And that'll bring in Daniel Osborne.
Again, it was obviously not intentional. so-
No.
Man, here comes the manager.
Next up, number 15,
Eli Garcia. Or maybe this is the pitching coach. Either way, coach is out there to talk to Criswell.
This summer, we got youth baseball camp for boys and girls going on at various locations throughout Humboldt County in June and July. We just wrapped up a week in McKinnonville, and next week we start in Arcata. For more information,
Meeting
visit HumboldtCrabs.com or email camps@HumboldtCrabs.com.
just getting over now. So Daniel Osborne stepping in and takes inside 1-0. Pitch. Blown outside 2-0. So Criswell having a hard time with this command so far. Fouled off the plate. And it's 2-1. Way inside, 3-1. Called strike, and Osborne had thrown away his bat, ready to head down to first. 3-2. Just off the plate outside, but close enough to be called a strike. Runner goes 3-2, and that hits Osborne. And Nate Criswell just has no command right now. He's hit 2 Crabs batters to start the 6th. So first and second, nobody out. That's going to bring in Colton Boardman.
Next up for your Humble Crabs, number 7, Colton Boardman.
Mr. Boardman bunts it right down the third base line, but foul. 0-1. Boardman showing bunt again. 0-1 and a beautiful bunt down the third base line. Third baseman charges it on to first. It's wide. 1 run's going to come in to score. Second run is being waved around. He's going to get down. He's safe. Into third goes Boardman. The Crabs lead it 5-1 on the bunt and the error by the Potters.
That is a huge error by the third baseman. He had no play at first. There was no reason to throw it. And he throws it way past first base.
Next up, number 4, Joe Fagan.
And pitch to Fagan outside 1-0.
Guillaume really should have eaten the ball.
No, the 1-0 in there for a called strike, 1-1. That was a beautiful bunt down the third
It was
base
a beautiful
line.
one. It was a perfect bunt.
It really doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, like you said, Guillaume charged it and tried to throw to first and threw it away. 1-1, inside 2-1, and now the Crabs have a runner at third with nobody out and 2 runs in. 2-1, and that hits Fagan,
oh boy,
and
that's a third hit
that
batter.
hurts.
Well, at this point, I think if you've hit 3 batters, you need to come out of the game no matter
Yeah.
what.
Nate Criswell just has zero command.
Because now that's a menace out there. And that's going to be it. Here comes the manager. I think he's going to make the change now.
Crabs fans are frustrated. I'm sure the Crabs dugout is not too happy as well.
Well, who wants to go up there and
Yeah,
hit
no,
against a guy who can't?
It's not good. So I believe this is Eli Garcia, who's going to go out there and at least have a meeting. We'll see
No,
if he
he's
makes
out.
a change.
He's done.
And they will make the change. So as they do, we'll go back to the studio for a 1-minute break. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Downtown Arcata. Bottom of the 6th inning, Crabs have runners at first and third with nobody out. Anane Wilson will be the hitter for the Crabs, and new pitcher on the mound for the Potters will be Dawson Roddick, who the Crabs did see in Lincoln. Crabs with 2 runs in this inning off of a beautiful bunt by Colton Boardman, and the ball was thrown away by Aiden Diome. The Crabs looking for more here.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's still time.
The way their bullpen is played, aside from Evan Miranda,
Taking to the mound,
the Crabs want to add on as much as they can here.
Dawson Raddick coming to the plate for your Humboldt Crabs. Number 14,
All right, here we go.
Wilson, Anani Wilson.
Pitch to Wilson, outside 1-0, and Dawson Roddick, he is a sidearm pitcher. Got that Tyler Rogers-esque delivery. 1-0 is popped foul off to the left out of play. Nane Wilson kind of got the catcher Cooper Smith on the backswing, but looks to be all right. Runner goes from first. The 1-1 is popped foul and out of play off to the left, 1-2. So Fagan will return to first. Went 2, foul back to the screen. Do it again. 1-2.
Just missed it.
One, 2, just outside. 2-2. 2-2 called,
Oh.
strike 3, and boy,
Good pitch.
I don't know, Benjamin.
That was outside, huh?
Quite a bit outside. But it's a big strikeout for the Potters.
You don't know what you're doing, huh?
And Benjamin respectfully letting the umpire know what he's doing wrong.
Well,
They'll
if you
bring
don't-
in Manoah Chapman.
If you don't correct them, they're like puppies.
Exactly.
You got to correct them every time they make a mistake.
Swung on and missed 0-1. I think I've heard that before. I mean,
You know, it's like training a puppy.
a little constructive criticism here. Oh, 1. Low inside 1-1 to Manoah Chapman. First and third, 1 out for the Crabs here in the bottom of the 6th. Crabs lead at 5-1. 2 runs already in here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One, grounded foul down the first base line. 1-2. One, two, a little blooper. Second, over the head of the second baseman into right center field for a base hit. And coming in to score is Boardman, and the Crabs lead at 6-1. Manoah Chapman just muscled it over the head of Perrin Bland.
Next up, number 17, Tyler Howard.
And that'll bring in Tyler Howard first and second with 1 out and 3 runs in for the Crabs here in the bottom of the 6th. To Howard outside 1-0. A line drive played on a hop. And a second, and the ball gets away, and everybody's going to be safe.
Oh, boy.
Wow. So, kind of a soft liner that Perrin Bland played on a hop, and then he just totally botched the throw to his shortstop. I mean,
That was nuts.
seemed like a
Pretty easy
very
play.
routine play to make.
It was only a couple feet away, too. He could have just underhanded it to him. I mean,
Yeah,
almost, but he just threw it right past him. That was cuckoo.
little baffled. Right, Jamie Mullen steps in, bases loaded, 1 out. Crabs can make it hurt here. Couple of errors in this inning. Each team has 3 errors. And in there for a called strike, 0-1. But, of course, to this point, the Potters' errors have hurt more. When the Mullen outside, 1-1. One, line drive down the left field line. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Into third is Tyler Howard, and into second with an 2 RBI double is Jamie Mullen. The Crabs lead it 8-1.
up, number 18.
Second and third with one out still. And that'll bring in Adam Enyart. And the umpire gave us some sort of signal. I don't know what that was for,
I
but
don't know what it was either.
anyway, Adam Enyart stepping in.
Got the infield in.
And it's ground ball through the left side. That's a base hit. One run's going to score. Being held up at third is Jamie Mullen, and the Crabs lead it 9-1. First and third with still only one out and 6 runs in for the Crabs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
That's the danger with bringing infield in. That would have been an out probably
Yeah,
otherwise. But
right past the Potter shortstop.
with the infield in, it's a hit.
And it was slowly hit, too. Pitches outside. Runner goes from first. The throw down to second. And yards in, but it gets away. And coming in to score is Jamie Mullen. And the Crabs lead it 10-1. So
Another error.
it's going to be an error on Cooper Smith, the catcher. So Kavanasaurus steps in and pitches outside 1-0.
I'm a bit surprised he threw down to second
Yeah, me too.
with the score 9-1 already.
And it's 2-0 on Suarez.
And then, of course, he threw it in the center field. So, I mean, that's the danger of doing something like that.
2-0 outside, 3-0. And I have to say, Benjamin, the Potters looked much better when we were
When they
playing
were
them
home.
in Lincoln.
Yeah, well, a
I
lot
mean,
of teams
I
play
am-
much better at home than they do on the road.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just surprised, though. I mean,
Well,
I'm glad the Crabs are playing at this level. This is a great game so far, but I'm a little bit shocked at how the Potters are playing in there for a called strike, 3-1.
yeah, very self-destructive today. In this inning particularly, the 2 hit batters to start the inning, 3 hit batters in the inning. And then from there on, errors, and they just caved in here in the 6th.
3-1 outside, ball 4. Soares works the walk. Things continue to get worse for the Potters here in the 6th.
Nope, they batted around.
Crabs are giving the Potters a little taste of their own medicine because I believe in Lincoln, the Potters had a 9-run inning.
Next up, number
Of course, the Crabs had the 8-run inning
Osborne.
last
Last
night.
night.
So Daniel Osborne stepping in. Pitch to Osborne, a high chopper to the pitcher Roddick. He's going to throw to first, get the out there. Both runners move up. So it'll be second and third with 2 outs.
Boy, Farron.
And that'll bring in Colton Boardman.
Next up, number 7, Colton Boardman.
Pitch to Boardman in there for a called strike, 0-1, and crowd, a lot of groans, and whoa, that was well low and outside, but called a strike. 0-1, ground ball to the right side, picked up by the second baseman Bland on to first. That's going to do it for the Crabs. here in the bottom of the sixth, but they get 7 runs. Crabs lead it 10-1 as we head to the top of the seventh. Stay tuned. The professor, Benjamin Schaefer, will take you the rest of the way. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to downtown Arcata. Top of the seventh inning, the Crabs lead the Potters by a score of 10-1. Evan Miranda still out on the mound for the Crabs. He will face 4, 5, 6 in the Potters order: Ty McGraw, Aiden Diome, and Perrin Bland. And now to take you the rest of the way, here is the professor, Benjamin Schaefer.
Thank you, Liam. Crabs with a luxurious 9-run lead here in the top of the seventh inning. 10 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for the Crab. 1 run, 4 hits, 4 errors for the Potters. McGraw, Diome, and Bland to bat against Evan Miranda, who has been great in relief of Enyart.
Coming to bat for the Lincoln Potters, number 25, Ty McGraw.
McGraw tonight, to this afternoon, is 1 for 1. He's been on base 3 times. Here's the pitch. Fastball is low. The 1-0 fouled out of play. The 1-1, low and away. Two 1 to Miranda. Popped in the air. Center field. I lost track of it. I thought it was behind home plate. Osborne out there to make the catch. 1 away. Here's Aiden Diome, 2 for 3. And the pitch. That's popped in the air on the left side. Boardman has it, 2 away. Here's Bland, 0 for 3. Nope, looks like maybe we're gonna have a pinch hitter. Is this still Bland? No, this is number 20.
This is indeed a pinch hitter.
Shane Miller.
Shane Miller, number 20, pinch hitting. I've seen him in this series already.
Yeah, he came in last night as a pinch hitter and was 2 for 2. Takes a pitch down low. 3 trips. One 0. Low and outside.
Yeah, the season series between the Crabs and the Potters has been defined by the big inning.
Yeah, sure has.
Have the game in Lincoln where the Potters got 9 runs in 1 inning, then the 8-run inning yesterday, and then the 7-run inning today.
2-0. This is low, 3-0. There's a strike. Next pitch, grounded over to first. Mullen takes it to the bag himself. And the Potters go 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. The Crabs lead 10-1. We're going to keep it here for the 7th inning stretch with the world famous Crabgrass Band. All right, there it was. Take me out to the ball game with the world famous Crabgrass Band. New pitcher on the mound for the Potters. It's Tyler Vargas, right-handed pitcher. 5th pitcher of the afternoon for the Potters. Crabs are up 10-1, bottom of the 7th. Looking to even out this season series.
No, they would win.
They would
the
win a
season
series. That's right. They would win a series. That's right, because they won one. And
it's tied 2-2.
that's right.
And, assuming the Crabs hold on here, which, again, the way the bullpen's been, I wouldn't say it's over yet. But assuming they win, it would be a huge, huge win because, if the Crabs, the Potters are battling for a spot in the PEL Championship Series, could come down to that tiebreaker of the season series against each other. So
here you go. Fagan lead it off, then Wilson and Chapman. Fagan this afternoon is 0 for 1, but he's been on base 3 times.
Number 4, Joe Fagan.
And the pitch to Fagan, strike on the outside corner. Good fastball from Vargas. The 0-1. Fagan swings and foul tips. That one, 0-2. Oh, 2 misses outside. A ball and 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Check swing called. Strike 3. That's it for Fagan. 1 away. Here's Wilson, 0 for 3.
Next up, number 14, Onane Wilson.
And the pitch, check swing, and it's a strike on the inside corner. The 0-1. Grounded over to first. Couple of hops. McGraw takes it to the bag himself, 2 away. This is the guy they should have put in the 6th.
Yeah, really.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Chapman. Chapman is 2 for 3 this afternoon.
Number 31, Manoa Chapman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. No one big swing and miss there on the slider. Oh, and 2 to Chapman. And the next pitch fouls it up against the backstop. Good fastball from Vargas. Giants are winning 3-1, huh?
Yeah, they might sweep the Braves, which is unthinkable.
The 0-2 lined into center field for a base hit. Third hit of the afternoon for Chapman. And here's Tyler Howard. He's 0 for 4.
Next up, number 17, Tyler Howard.
And the pitch is in the dirt. That's hit on the hole on the left side and through. Back-to-back singles. Puts runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here's Mullen.
Next up, number 20, Jamie Mullen.
Mullen this afternoon has 3 doubles in 4 trips. First and second, 2 outs. 10-1 Crabs. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 popped in the air, shallow center field, and that ends the inning. For the Crabs, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. At the end of 7, they lead 10-1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We are back. Top of the 8th inning. It'll be the bottom of the order for the Potters. Norton, Smith, and Euler.
See if there are any updates around the Pacific Empire League. The West Coast Kings currently lead the Marysville Giants 8-3, bottom of the 6th in Marysville. And then the Prune Packers lead the Medford Rogues 5-4, top of the 7th in Medford.
That sounds like a good ball game.
Yeah.
So here's Norton to lead it off. He's 0 for 4 today. Miranda back on the hill. And the pitch. Fouled out of play. Ten runs, 9 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. 1 run, 4 hits, 4 errors for the Potters. The 0-1 fouled away again, and he's quickly ahead of Norton 0-2. The 0-2 is outside. One, two. Lined in the center field for a base hit. Osborne over to get it. So leadoff hitter aboard for the Potters, and here's Smith, 0 for 2. 5th hit of the game for the Potters. And the pitch, high and inside. The 1-0. Again misses high and inside. The 2-0 fouled away.
The foul ball is sponsored by Redwood Coast Cleaners.
Two and one the count. And the pitch is high and outside, 3-1. Three-one is popped in the air, left side of the infield, foul territory. Boardman coming over and back, right near the line, makes the catch. That's a tough play because the wind really got hold of that ball.
Yeah. I mean, any pop-up is going to be an adventure.
One away.
Wind is swirling right now. I'd love to see that wind map here that they show on
I know, that'd be cool, huh?
Giants
I'd like to see it too.
broadcasts. Don't have that kind of technology yet here.
And there's a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Norton over at first, short lead. The 0-1 in the dirt. Fans beginning to bail now as the 50-50 has been called, and the Crabs are up 10-1 in the 8th. 1-1. Tap foul. 1-2 now to Euler.
I don't know. There's less of an excuse for leaving early on a Sunday day
Sunday
game.
afternoon like this.
I get it if it's, 10 p.m. on a Tuesday, but
Yeah, for sure.
Sunday, really? All right.
1-2. Fouled away.
FL Ball sponsored by Wild Planet.
One-two pitch. Breaking pitch. Fouled up against the screen. Count remains 1-2. One, two, way high, 2-2. Both bullpens quiet. And that's hit in the air. Shallow center field. Going out, making the catch, and dropping the ball is Fagan. So they get the force at second.
Man.
So
Well,
that was a tough play for Fagan.
Really tough play.
Going out away from home plate. So it's a fielder's choice. No, it's a single for Euler. Let's call it a single for Euler. Give Euler a single. And then Norton's out 6-4. 2 away, back to the top of the order. Here's Lopez, fouled out of play. So Euler over at first now. From the set, right down the middle of the fastball. 0-2. Miranda is my favorite Crabs player.
We have 10 hits, Jack. Oh, yeah, he's been great.
The 0-2, look at that, blew it right by him. Bye-bye, inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left, and at the end of 7.5, it's 10-1 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back. Bottom of the 8th inning for the Crabs. It'll be Enyart, Source, and Osborne. They lead 10-1. We take a break tomorrow, and then Tuesday night, it's who?
The Bay Area Force.
Oh, the Force.
It says
Yes.
Seals Baseball on the pocket
Bay
schedule.
Area
It's
Force.
the same team, pretty
Yes,
much.
the Bay Area Force.
18, Adam Enyart.
On Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Here's Enyart. He is 2 for 4 this afternoon.
It will be you and Aaron on Tuesday, and then me and you on Wednesday.
Okay. Enyart looking to get the win in this game. Takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. He started the game and pitched the first several innings. The 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner. 0-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. A slider. Enyart didn't like the call, and the umpire did sort of make it a little bit more dramatic than was needed there, but went away.
Well, I think Enyart didn't like the call because it looked like Cooper Smith had to reach over.
Sure did.
To get the ball.
Yeah. Yep. So here's Soros.
And, when the catcher has to reach over to get the ball, even if it's actually a strike, it kind of doesn't look like it. So,
And here's Soros. He fouls one out of play. He's 0 for 2 this afternoon.
And the San Francisco Giants have swept the Atlanta Braves. I don't.
All right, let's go.
I don't understand.
Maybe this is the beginning of a comeback.
Yeah.
You know, the 1914 Boston Braves were, let's see.
Yeah.
I forget how many games they were out.
Sure.
Pitch. It's a strike, 0-1.
Giants are capable of going on a nice little run, but chances of them
1914 Boston Braves. The 1-1. This is outside.
Like you said, Benjamin, I kind of prefer they just keep losing at this point because then we can do a fire sale at the trade deadline and then rebuild, get a nice draft pick.
See, they were in last place on the 4th of July. They were 26-40 on the July 4th, 15 games out, and ended up winning the World Series.
So you're saying there's a chance?
2-1. I am saying there's a chance. Right at third baseman, 2 away. Can you imagine that? 15 games out on the 4th of July.
That is wild.
And they came back.
That's an all-time tear right there.
It is. So here's Osborne, 0 for 2. So no reason the Giants can't do that.
Yeah. I'm not going to hold my breath.
Still not switching caps, but we'll see.
Oh, the A's are right in the mix.
Yeah, the A's are not going anywhere. Here's the pitch, misses low and away. 1-0. They're on the cusp.
They're right in the mix for the division and the wild card.
I know, but they're not good yet. They're on the cusp of being good.
I think they might be good enough to make the postseason, but
yeah. Well, that's the problem with the postseason. You don't have to be good. You just have to be good enough.
Again, we should just make it like European soccer where, every team accumulates points and the team with the most points just wins the World Series. I mean, why even have a postseason at all?
You're speaking my language, baby. 1-1 the count.
With all the postseason TV deals, that's never going to happen.
1-1, strike on the outside corner, 1-2. I was fine with 2 divisions, but now you've got 2 wild cards, 3 divisions.
I love it.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, there is a point where it gets to be too much, but I think it's a good amount of teams and a good amount of games, and the postseason is exciting.
The 1-2 to Osborne, fouled out of play.
Except when the Dodgers spend $1 billion and defer 95% of it and win the World Series every year, but that's a whole other thing.
Count remains 1-2. Well, that's a different complaint, but
yeah. Well, there's going to be no baseball next season because.
But I just think like I said, that year when both Arizona and Texas got into the World Series,
I love that. I
That's
thought that was
ridiculous.
great. The 2 teams you don't usually see in the World Series.
You know why you don't usually see them? Because they're not very good.
Yeah,
a diving catch by the center fielder.
What a play.
Oh, Madsen out there. A ball that was dying in center field, a line drive. Madsen with a diving catch to end the inning. And the Crabs go in order. They still lead 10-1. Stay tuned. Last shot for the Potters coming up. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We're back. Top of the 9th inning. Madsen, Malbrough, and McGraw with the Crabs up 10-1.
23, Chaz McNeil.
Chaz, who? What's his last name?
Chaz McNeilis.
McNeilis is going to bat for Madston.
Chad McNeilis.
Chad McNeilis. Have not seen him, I don't think, this weekend at least.
I think he pitched in Lincoln.
And the first pitch, big swing and a miss, 0-1.
Or he played in Lincoln.
Kids are going to run the bases after the game. It's a gorgeous day, and a gorgeous day for baseball, and a pretty good game all the way around. The Crabs finally broke it open in the 7th, but otherwise it's been a good game. Next pitch is a strike at the knees, 0-2. And I think Miranda will get the save, right? Because he came in. When did he come in? He came in the 5th inning. So.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
And a big swing and a miss. 1 away. So Enyart will get the win, and Miranda the save, assuming that Crabs put it away here.
Next up, number 8, Quincy Malbrough.
Here's Malbrough. Malbrough is 0 for 4 this afternoon. Pitch is high. One 0. And the next pitch, high again, 2-0. The 2-0 fouled out of play. Two and one to count. High and inside. Three and one. And the next pitch, fouled into the stands. Oh, where it falls untouched.
What a
3 and
surprise.
2. Yep, guy got a hand for picking it up off the
Yeah.
3-2.
Didn't catch it.
And he walked him. So 1 out walk. And here's McGraw, excuse me. McGraw is 1 for 2. Runner at first, 1 out.
Next up, number 25, Ty McGraw.
Ty McGraw is a good baseball name.
Yeah.
And the pitch fouled up against the screen, 0-1.
Sounds like he should be a country singer.
That's right, Ty
Yeah.
McGraw, yeah.
Tim McGraw. believe he's from Alabama, actually. So
The
good
0-1
Alabama name.
fouled out of play.
That foul ball sponsored by Wild Planet.
Yeah, Gardendale, Alabama goes to Troy University, which is also in the state of Alabama.
0-2 the count, all the way out to California to play ball. The 0-2 hit in the air, deep to center, still going. Osborne on the run, reaches up, and it's over his head. That's a stand-up double. That ball just kept carrying. Osborne chased it down but couldn't make the catch. And that puts runners on second and third with 1 out for Diome.
Osborne didn't make the catch, but kind of a nice job, losing the ball, playing it off the fence, and getting it right back.
That's right, yeah. Another one, wind aided. That was popped in the air and just kept carrying.
The wind is still whipping out to left field.
Sure is.
It's been that way the
All
entire
day,
game.
Very windy day. So here's Diome. He is 2 for 4 this afternoon. And the pitch. He lines that one in a shallow left field. That's going to play to run. And it's 10-2 Crabs. Didn't hit it hard, just over third base. Malbrough in to score. McGraw holds at second.
Here we go again.
And here's Miller. Came in as a pinch hitter in the 7th and grounded to first unassisted. First and second, 1 out, a run in. 10-2 Crabs. Here's the pitch. And he takes Hine inside.
Well, there is zero activity in the Crabs bullpen
No,
right now.
this is up
so
to Miranda. Yep.
this is Miranda's game.
The 1-0. Hine outside, 2-0. There is a pitcher warming in the Potters bullpen. That's a optimistic.
Just in case, I guess. I mean,
2-0. And the next pitch, tried to hold up on a fastball and couldn't do it. 2-1. 2-1. Again, he tried to hold up and, oh, come on. No way, come on. 3-1.
interesting.
You know, when he puts the bat out like that, that's a swing. 3-1. Popped, hit in the air to left field, going back, and still going back and making the catch deep in the gap is Howard for 2 outs. Everybody holds.
I think the language in the rule book is an attempt to strike at the ball.
Yeah, well, that would pretty much capture what happened.
Next up, number 18.
But it doesn't matter now.
He wasn't fly swatting. I mean, here's Norton. 1-4-4. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And he takes a strike on the inside corner. Great pitch. Right there. Foul territory, third base side. It's going to go out of play. Oh, no, he catches it right near the line to end the game. I thought that was out of play. Boardman catches it right in front of the chalk. I could see it. He was like 2 steps in front of the chalk when he caught it, and that ends it. The Crabs win it by a final score of 10-2. 10 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. 2 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors for the Potters. The Crabs win the season series 3-2. What a game, Liam, and what a series for the Crabs.
Yeah, what a series. I mean, this is a combination of the Crabs playing well above my expectations in the series, but also the Potters played well below my expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, after seeing them in Lincoln, I expected a lot more of them from this series. And I would say last night it was more the Crabs playing better, but today the Potters shot themselves in the foot.
Absolutely.
With several errors,
Boy,
and they did not play very well.
You got to hand it to Crabs pitching, though. Enyart and Miranda together were great.
Yes. Evan Miranda has been a fantastic bull guy out of the bullpen. A great start by Adam Enyart, and a huge win today. Because this gives the Crabs a season series, and if it comes down to a tiebreaker at the end of the season between the Crabs and the Potters, the Crabs would have that tiebreaker, so could come in huge at the end of the regular season.
All right, Tuesday night, it'll be the Force. It'll be me and Aaron. Then till then, Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner. Have a great Sunday. Thanks for listening. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM.